welcome. Today we have here with us Rosanne Norris. She's the founder of the local chapter of Helping Parents Heal, and also the author of her own written book, Believe, a journey of loss, healing, and hope. Rosanne, will you tell us a little bit about yourself and your son Lee, and how his loss led you to becoming affiliated with Helping Parents Heal?
I'd be happy to. Lee was 30 years old when he passed. He was the middle son, my middle son of 5. It was January 2018, and it was an accidental carbon monoxide poisoning in his home, along with his dog. So, which plunged me into, some deep despair and darkness. I immediately went to a grief counselor, but unfortunately he passed 4 months later. So I started I knew I had to do something. I didn't want to stay in that dark pain. So what I did is I started poking around on Facebook, and I found the organization Helping Parents Heal after I had joined some others that didn't really resonate with me, and once I joined their group, I knew that was right for me.
Oh, okay. So how is Helping Parents Heal different than the other grief support groups that you attended?
Helping Parents Heal it's a nonprofit international organization, but it's parent-to-parent support. It's non-dogmatic, but the real difference is they believe in speaking about the afterlife,
okay.
and they are open to communication with our kids.
Oh.
So that's quite a bit different than your typical grief group.
Right. Okay. If a parent was to join the group, what could they expect from that?
Well, we meet monthly. Of course, COVID had put a little stop to the in-person meetings.
Okay.
We have Zoom meetings going on. We are, as I said, non-dogmatic, and so we accept everyone, and we are completely open to any topic that comes up in the meetings, which are completely confidential.
Okay.
No one but parents and their families are allowed, and
nice.
So
yeah, I feel like that'd be a
important.
nice, safe place for everyone to share.
Definitely.
That's good. Now, I know, is your group only for parents who've recently lost a child, or can it be someone who lost a child, say, 30 years ago, and they just never had a chance to talk about that with anybody else?
Yeah, most definitely. It's open to everyone. The loss many years ago, losses were treated much differently than today, and I think it would be very beneficial for parents.
That's good to
years
know.
and decades ago.
Okay, and as we end our interview, are there any special thoughts or words of comfort that you'd like to share with other bereaved parents that might be thinking about joining your group? Or?
Yeah, I would say it's certainly a process that you need to give yourself time and find your own way of healing, your own modality to use, such as the first 2 years after Lee passed, I journaled, and it helped me to write the book. You don't have to turn it into a book, but I think getting your feelings out, expressing yourself, meditation was a big thing for me too. That's really a beautiful way to just kind of breathe and just let go and go within, and maybe perhaps communicate with your child. That might not be for everyone, but I think you just have to take baby steps and see what works for you.
Okay. And could you tell us a little bit about your book as well?
Yeah. Well, Believe was written, as I said, from my journals that I wrote in the first 2 years. It's very raw and authentic. It's my day-to-day feelings and what happened along those 2 years. I have been told that it has really helped people, because I think parents, they need to know that their feelings are normal.
Okay.
What they go through. it's up and down. It's up and down, day to day, moment to moment, and I think it's helped people also that haven't had a loss like this to understand maybe their friends or families who have suffered the loss of a child. So I think this, and there's many other books out there that really can help that they didn't have years ago.
Right.
Nobody talked about it.
Yeah, because I haven't had much experience with it, but from what I've heard from working in the funeral industry, you're right. People haven't talked about it before, and I think it's pretty brave of you to put yourself into that book and just put yourself out there. Do you think that's helped you in any way?
Definitely, it was very cathartic in my healing, as is helping parents heal, which is why I became an affiliate leader in Binghamton, so I could help others, because I've been helped so much by this organization.
Nice.
And I'm also what's called a caring listener, which people can call me and talk, just talk. I'm a listener.
Do you have a lot of people that call into you?
I've had a few. Yeah. There's, I think, 29 or 30 of us in this organization that do that. So
Nice.
they can go to the
Yeah. So thank you so much, Rosanne, for being here with us today and sharing a little bit about yourself and your good work that you've done in the community. And for everyone online, I'll be posting links to her website and links to her book if anyone is curious on how to check that out. And, thank you for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.